Do 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 bum 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 dun dun dun. Welcome to Demo Thursdays. Hope everyone's having a good one. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Remember that we are just here to have some fun and chat away as we enjoy it and find out if these demos are good, decent, or we're like, maybe they need to polish the game a little bit more before they post the full game if it's one of the ones that hasn't came out yet. So who knows for sure what will be the case. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, as always with Demo Thursdays, we're gonna showcase the Steam page at first, so we can see how that goes, and so you guys can see it. Jimmy. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I'm just making sure you guys can see the Steam page before I show it to you guys. And alrighty, all right. So let's go ahead and showcase Wizard Cats before we play it ourselves. So with that in mind, alrighty. So with this in mind, the demo just says craft limitless spells, destroy hordes of enemy, and duel other master wizards. That is an action roguelite magic graphing RPG and 2D. So just things, and let's go ahead and read this demo information. You are a wizard cat. You must master the arcane arts and become the ultimate wizard. To do that, you will have to fight your way through endless hordes of little animals, use portals to hop between levels and where other master wizards wait, collect mystical runes, and delve deeper into the arcane arts. So, like I said, I thought it was something cool when I looked at it, and we've seen something. So, and if we look at this is also saying that's an action roguelite. And a little bit more information if you guys want to read it at a later point. So why not try it out? And the good news is, for those of us that are worried about memory like I am right now, that this game is about 1 gigabyte, so not too bad on if you're worried about limiting your space of how much you have. So and it says the controller is not supported, so we're not going to worry about controller, but sometimes we'll do that. So let's make sure we can see the game, and then okay, I see the game, but it doesn't seem like you guys can. Alrighty, we see that. Alright, and let me do this real quick for thumbnail wise. Give me a second to turn this off for a second so I can get the thumbnail. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gonna switch it now. That way I can have that available for me to use as a thumbnail later. So So, can you guys hear the music okay, or do I need to turn it up? Dum, 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 bum, 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 bum. So overall, so far, music, maybe 7, maybe 8. We'll have to hear the other music to see if it's just as good, right? All right, let me go ahead and get back in Discord call, and I'll stop humming for a little bit because I know that they're in the game right now too. 3, 2, 1, back in Discord call. I said I was gonna stop humming, and then I still hum. Dang it! All right, let's try this out, guys. So it looks like we can continue a run if we leave the run, and then we have settings control. I'm gonna purposely not look at it yet because I want to see what the game entails first without spoiling it with the controls. Let's have some fun, shall we? All right. So Wizard Tier 1 Novice, go cast some spells. We start off with 50 HP, 150 MP, a regen of 10, and a crit chance of 1. So I wonder in the future, because it is a roguelike, if there's going to be different options that you can select from when it's the main game, if they give you like a choice of 3, so you can choose which one you want, similar to Reventure when we tried that game out about a year. Alright, Kels, have a good one. We are first playing as this cat. Looks like arrow keys is how we move. So arrow keys or WASD, both works. And probably for those of you that really want a controller, you probably could set something up, but keep in mind with all these bars that it may be difficult to do some of them, the commands. But I would say see how it is on keyboard and mouse first before you make the decision if you want to try to play it on a controller first, since it is saying controller not supported on this game. So far we have left click, it looks like it's ice move, right click is a lightning spell. The Q button is fire, and the E button is going to be something else, looks like so far. So let's go ahead and just roam around, see what this thing, and looks like space is to talk to things. Maybe not. Okay, it's just telling me that I can use space as a dash of sorts, it looks like. What is T? T is the map. Oh, no, it's abilities. Whoa. I was not expecting abilities in this game. Or not abilities, nodes. Like, some games call it abilities, some games call it nodes, and then there's other names, of course. But... wow. Whoa. Wowza. Look how big they have this. And I bet you can't get all of this during the demo. Wowza. But wow, they tell you a lot of information already. Ready for a game that's not released as a full game yet. That they have a lot of things that is already planned. So that's going to be interesting, to say the least. Whenever that's the time. And you can use the mouse wheel to also zoom in and out, besides just using the plus and minus here. But if you don't have a stroll wheel on your mouse, that's how you can do it. And then this tells you how many points we have. So, alright, and what is I? The inventory. Like usually in games, we have 10 runes, 5 shards, 5 arcana, and 5 spells that we can use. And Looks like this is the wizard of something. Let's sign out who he is. Press R for shop. Okay. Let's craft your first spell. Drag the fireball rune into the first crafting slot. Now drag the machine gun rune into the second crafting table slot. What? Now click craft. Oh gosh, the cat rune. Now drag the crafted spell into your empty equip slot. Channel spell fireball machine gun and 3.71% chance of increased critical. Okay. And discovered by Pichu0511. That's my username right now. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and bring that. Okay. Now close out my shop. Press escape for that. These are my assistants. Test your spells out on them. Once you got a good handle, go into the portal. Okay. Okay, so that's why I said hold. Whoa. So you can have 6 of them and eventually releases. Okay. Okay, that's a single. Oh, what in the world? Okay. Explains why it says machine gun there, right? Alright, before we enter this portal, I got to help my mom and sis with a couple of things real quick. So I'll be right back momentarily. We'll be back in a little bit. That we're going to continue more of this and check it out. And those of you that have been membered up on my vertical streams, I've not had a chance to update your names, so I'll make sure to do that tonight for you guys, so it is as accurate as possible for both the names and the sliding name strolling. So give me a second to take care of that stuff for my family, and we'll be back momentarily. See you guys in a little bit. Bum 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 bum. Welcome back. Bum 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 bum. Welcome back. You know, if I was sleeping, you would be hearing it now. Bum 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 bum. Welcome back to Demo Thursdays, everyone. Hey, Brother Nichols. Hey, Death Dealer. Thank you for still being around, Jimmy and Demon. Let's go ahead and try out Wizard Cats, shall we? So, for those of you that don't know, this is seem like a roguelite slash base building slash other things. We'll see if how much of this we will see. It says base building, but so far I don't see base building. But we'll find out that together. But I do know me and Demon so far, we've enjoyed the music of this game so far. You let me know as well if you enjoyed the music. Alrighty, let me make sure back in Discord call too. Do. Alrighty. So, just to recap, we have ice, we have lightning, we have fireball, and the machine gun fireball. Definitely feels like that's gonna be overkill sometimes. But let's see what happens. Press R to enter. Let's try out our first run of Wizard Cats, shall we? Yes, Stuff Dealer. Hey, Moon, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hey, V-Man, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. We are currently in our Demo Thursdays, where we're trying out Wizard Cats. Let me know what you guys think as we're playing this. That's good to hear, Moon. But like I said, this game hasn't officially came out, but I saw it this morning when I was trying to find it, and looks, you know what enemies we have to defeat. We have a blue slime for 5 HP and a big slime for 22 HP, so that's cool. Let us know. The question is, will it just be those two enemies? And Rick says round 1 of 21, so... Whoa! Was not expecting that. And looks like I can cast them simultaneously if I feel comfortable doing that. Reward and 14 gold. Nice job completing that first round. You just earned a skill point. Press T to open your skill tree. So they call it skills. Left click on the ascension node to spin a skill point. This will unlock an additional crafting slot. Okay. Activate for 1 point. You activated the ascension node. Now go visit my shop again. Alright, let's... And looks like he had this the shop right here. Buy the skill up shard by dragging it into your inventory. Okay. Left click to use it. Gain 2 skill points. Ooh. We get 2 skill points instantly? Nice. You just got some skill points. Equip Arcana to spells to make them stronger. Drag the regular 1 Arcana into a empty dotted slot next to your spells. 10 base damage. Okay. Maybe ice. Why don't you test out your spells with the Arcana attached? Close out my shop. Escape. You're ready. So instead of 10, we do 20. Nice. And looks like this one has a shield. And for me, because I'm used to other games, I'm going to look for if there's things hidden, just to make sure. But hope everyone's doing well as we're trying this game out. Alright, we have the slimes and wizard fire ball ducks. I guess we have more than just cats in this game, guys. Alright, let's have some fun. Looks like once the fireball has been launched, it's an area effect. Whoa. Whoa, how did we survive that? Hey, Sniper, how you doing? Welcome in. It looks like the shop appears after every level. Okay, good to know. Now we have the freedom to do what we want. Gain a random Arcana. Like the last star that was used, which would be the skill up. The rewards. We have our ball pit. Ice boost. Ice pillar. Crit chance, mana cost. Slash explosions, lightning pillar. Cats. Good. Thanks. And then we equip it. Oh, okay. Nice. So that's a rune that we can equip. Nice. Alrighty. Not bad. Hope you're doing well, Sniper, as we're trying out Wizard Cat to see what this game is about. Okay. Hope you guys let me know what you guys think of this game too. And looks like we're just with the amateur wizards, it looks like, apparently soon. So we have 3 points to be able to use. Looks like if we'll keep going, we can do that. Don't let us. So this means if we press our shop again, we now have another shard that we can get. So heal me. Okay. Diff Dealer, thank you for that message. Hope everyone's enjoying this game. So far, it's kind of interesting. Looks like this is a boss that we have to defeat already in round 3. Frennos the Amateur Wizard, 320 HP. Awesome. Let's try this out. And small arena too. Nice. Not bad. We get interest. 12 gold. Nice. Gain 2 lightning runes. Okay. Gain 2 skill points. One over exchange. Spell gains extra back on a slot, or X. It's now my resisting spot. Max 4 slots. Okay. The spell always crits, but spell component have plus 400% mana cost. Pillars have 15 plus 15 base damage. Okay. Random Arcana. Random expanding. Let's try that out. Mental runes for different lightnings. Okay. No worries, Death Dealer. No worries at all. And B-Man won his gamble. Nice. Next to random. Random, let's see what we get. Nick should cast the next Purifier. Spell gains 30% increase fire damage. Stacks up to 3 times. That sounds like a good one to put here. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, we can even... we want to rearrange that. Wow, that's not locked. Alrighty, we have started eyes. How many of us are going to join in to participate in the festivity? We have B-Man, Death Dealer. Let's see who else joins it. And Death Dealer winning a gamble on top of that. Woot woot. Oops. Interesting. Wow. Hey, Demon, you missed some of it. That we're on level 4 right now, so. But so far it's going good. Good that we've gotten an upgrade to this, our fireball machine gun, to now have it where the next cast gets increased damage and can stack up to 3 times. So we gotta try this out to see if it gives us more damage. Which, speaking of which, so it looks like it only stacks 1 at a time, but not too bad. Oh man, you barely missed. Oh no, B-Man got stuck in Garbodor's locker. And let's see if you guys like the new change that I made to the heist when some of us making some wasn't ones doesn't get a chance to come back. See if you guys like the new text. Alright, we have apparently the Slow Duck and Wizard Fire Duck. Ball Duck. Do not know why it's called Slow Duck. I guess we'll see in just a second. Round 4. Let's go. Wait. Did it really just hit itself? Wow, area effect. Move much. Whoa. Okay, it didn't hit itself, it just was showing how much mana it's regenerating. Looks like sometimes it drops coins. Oh no, Demon, what's wrong? Press R. Mana costs. Through random rooms. Ice. Alright. Ice spike. And just ice spike, so let's see if we can make it better. Yeah, that looks good. I think I don't have the minimum B1. I think it's like 10,000 is the minimum, or 1,000 demon. Just let you know. I'll have to look at it later. For those of you that want to do small amounts. Alright, he has Ice Spike, Landmine, and Expanding. Oh. Nice moves all together. So definitely gonna... So it looks like I had to put that first, and then get rid of that, and then bring that. No worries, Demon. I understand. But I understand if you try your luck at some point again. You never... It just depends on what you want to do. Excuse me, sorry for the burp. Oh, it's discovered by Pichu 05111. Interesting. And this one says discovered by me. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, that dealer's trying to save B-Man. Who wants to join him to try to save B-Man? Alright, we have fast ducks, slow ducks, and revolving fireball ducks this time. We'll need to be careful with those. Let's find out what we're in store. Wow, I got myself stuck. Wow. That gave it to me? I can't believe that you gave that to me. Alrighty. Crossword, greater fire explosion, greater ice meteor. That might be interesting to have. Orbital. Wow. Yes, please. Upload that. Excuse skill points. Yes, please. Uncast, immediately cast the spell again. The second cast has damage and mana cost halved. Okay. As long as this spell is active, all spells that gain 10 plus in fire damage can stack, and this seems like an interesting one to do with the machine gun. Nice. Looks like everyone made it this time. Woot woot! Excuse me for the burp. Alrighty, what's the random arcana? Stormancer. On cast, your next spell itself not included. Lightning strikes and lightning arcs. Gain 2.5 crit and 10% crit chance. Does not stack. Let's try that for a moment. Alright guys, let's try this out. See what we're up against next. Oh, looks like another us going against the amateur wizard once again. And Newt is a little bit more powerful, but so are we. Whoa! We saved it. Well, wowza. That was a big lightning ball. Lightning gold. Solid. Okay. With that in mind. Okay. Okay, that's how it works. Ready? Not sure if that's worth it yet. Bum bum bum. Alrighty. Oh, big boss time. The ball and Wizard Slime, 2,715 HP. Question is, how many times is it gonna split since it is a slime? Let's go find out. If it does. Because some games they don't split, but... Whoa! Waza! Think we're about to lose. Nope. Not too bad. Playtime 43 minutes. It's probably counted when I was away. 6 rounds, 3 spells created, 346 enemies defeated. Nice. Not bad as a first attempt. What do you guys think? Good, bad, so far. Let me know what you guys think. Or if you want to rate it out of 10. What will you guys rate this? Gonna see if any of you guys rate before I say my rating so far. Looks like y'all made it out. Woot woot. Alright. No one's saying anything yet. We'll go ahead and continue a different group. Looks like we get lightning ball, and fire right away. Okay. So that resets every time. And so that's that. Excuse me. Interesting. This spell can no longer be cast by the player, but gains 15% crit chance and 2.5 crit damage? What? What? Let's go and try this out. And this starts with a different random enemy each time, it looks like. Greater fireball. We'll take it. Ooh. Blue slime and was a fireball. Let's do this. Okay. Crafting slot, new shop slot. Same as before. And then apparently this is ow. That's the shotgun. Alright, yeah, the amateur wizard once again. Alrighty, let me finish this mac and cheese before I forget to. So it's not too cold. Welcome back. Alright, we have slime and ducks the same. Alrighty, all the ducks in a row. Excuse me. Alrighty. Alright, let's see if we can get this blizzard slime in a second. Let's see if we can upgrade a little bit more before we do that. Alright. Let's do our best. It's plenty of us gonna ask. We've defeated more enemies, but we did not get the rounds clear. Dang it! Well, not too bad of a demo. Overall, good music, good start of the gameplay. We'll see if they bring other modes, because it'd be nice, depending on what they're wanting to do, make it where we can create maps like other games. Who knows? Or since they have fire, ice, and lightning, maybe they bring something that resembles the earth element. Since we have fire, air, and water, those of us that watch the Airbender, Last Airbender, Avatar wise. So I know there's another Avatar out there. So that's why I would say right now I would rate it out of 7. Maybe if I ever see what the full game offers, we may change that square later. We'll find that out at some point. But those of you in chat, if you guys been enjoying the game or not enjoying the game, let me know your honest takes of it. So for this game, like, does it seem like something we might enjoy? Does it seem like something we'll only play once and done? Does it seem like something that we will be like, never mind? Like I said, this is a 7 out of 10 for me, I would say. Like I said, I had to try it. Just to do something a little different, because I know that there's so many games out there. You never know what would resonate with you guys, and some seems like for some of you guys, this resonated to you guys. But that's why I would say, if I'm still making an official thing, but I still don't have any graphics to do it, alright, people waiting of this game is a 7 out of 10. Mainly just because it kind of feels a little repetitive, but I know roguelikes are supposed to feel like that. Maybe once we pass level 10, it won't be that way. Who knows? But that boss fight seems a little unfair, especially once you finish it, you look that direction, and it seems like you're missing out on much besides trying not to spoil yourself or what that class is doing if you have the class up here. Who knows? I don't know why I set up here because it's not like any of us are usually around each other face to face. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here and stream tonight as well. The main reason why, we'll see how things go. Any voice call, be right back. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, on the YouTube side, don't forget to leave a like and comment about what your favorite part about the game was. Was it the music? Was it gameplay? Was it seeing cats pinking main stage? Who knows what your reason might be. But feel free to include that. Just worst case scenario, if it's something that I don't want it to be on my stream / recordings, we'll hide that in the comment, because I don't want you guys to have to worry about seeing that kind of thing. So who knows for sure. Indeed, Death Dealer. That's why I'm wanting to take it easy tonight, so I don't need to repeat the last 2 nights, as you guys know. And part of me is like, I want to play more, but I also know I need to make sure that I have laundry for tomorrow as well. So just one of those things to think about. But I had to make sure you guys heard the theme songs one more time, and hopefully I do not have to worry about any copyright issues with these songs on this game, because sometimes we have to worry about that. Keep in mind they have their own Discord channel, and if you don't have watched this, if you have this on Steam, you can wishlist the final game when it does eventually come out. But above all else, remember, you got this. Stay positive for yourself when you can, and when you're negative, don't be afraid to stop by and see if we can cheer you up, even if you don't think there's any way of doing it. You never know what one of us is able to say or do to help you and cheer yourself up. Who knows for sure. So, with that in mind, we'll go ahead and, like I said, wrap it up. And until next time, don't forget, if you like communicating with me or a chance to communicate with each other when I'm at my full-time job, that don't be afraid to respond to the different community posts so you guys can tell me your input. I know I need to update the member list from Tuesday, because I did that list last week when I was starting to schedule all of these community posts, and I know Armor Bunny's pictures are not there, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I can attach it, or just have it where it's an additional post at some point with the pictures. But I'll have to figure out if I can get the pictures, because how I got the picture source libraries, what not all of the sources are available to me this time around with this character, because some reason of different lags. But like I said, make sure you answer those. I know some of you guys have don't forget to read through it so you can see what is the question of that post. So if you want to respond, you can. But keep in mind, if you do respond and for those of you that's been sharing all this week, I appreciate it. I saw Saucy, I saw Jin, I think I saw Kel, I saw a couple others. I'll be trying to respond to them tonight once I'm done doing my first part of the laundry, and then go from there of how many more hours to run. But remember, I hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching the stream. See you guys next time when tomorrow will be more World of Warcraft, no Z's edition. But remember, we got this. And if you know why I'm joking about that, you understand why. And I just realized I forgot to do the name strolling earlier. Oh well. Or I just turned it off, one of these two, who knows. But remember to, yeah, I'll see if we can raid anyone. Twitch side, I might just end it since it's only one of us, but on YouTube side, it's at the moment 2 of us. Who knows who else shows up once I say, once the stream ending. So if you want to participate in the raid, you can. So let's see who's on I can put on. But till then, remember, you got this. Peace and following warning as always. Alright guys, I think I know who I'm gonna raid. Let me make sure they're on. So I've had it one time I do a raid and it being that we're just watching their playback. So let me make sure that they're still on. And seems like they are. So we'll go ahead and check that out. Alright, it looks like they're going to be playing for a little bit, so we'll go ahead and raid them. We're going to go to Dom Awesome stream because he's been here a couple of times. I've seen him in other people's chat. Let's go ahead and show our support over there too. See you guys over there. Peace.